EA Sports. It's in the game.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, from the Ocean Course at Kiawah Island, we bring you first-round coverage of the Carolina Open. This is going to be a compelling 4 days of golf. A lot of storylines to follow as we move through the weekend, and we take a look at the leaderboard here in round one. Joseph Bramlett is the leader. He's off to a 4-under start. Meanwhile, our featured golfer in good form, coming into this one fresh off a victory a week ago. There's a good start, that one in the fairway here to get the tournament rolling. This game not just about length, it's about putting the ball in the right position, and that's what he's done. Really a good opportunity to make a birdie. Let's see what he can do from 87 yards, second shot. Well, that is not very good at all. That could cost him.
Yeah, hindsight's 20/20. You just wish you took the shorter club now.
I think he'll be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
Safely in. It's a par here at first, and he'll stay at level par. Frank, looking out onto that marsh, no doubt there are alligators roaming around. So it's a good time to remind our players that this is where they decide how much of that marsh they want to bite off with the tee shot here.
Yeah, I don't really advise biting too much off, Rich. This is almost an S-shaped par 5. I mean, there's a long run up down that right side. So basically anything in a straight line, a good tee shot, you're still going to be able to reach.
Another good tee shot for him to start the round as he gets another fairway here at the second. Got every bit of that, threw it all the way there and got it to stop. Home in 2 on the par 5. From 28 feet away, a chance now to come away with an eagle. Not much left here for birdie. Yeah, well done. It's a birdie here at the second. Up next, the 390-yard par 4 third, where you stand on an island-like tee, driving across the marsh to an extremely wide fairway. You have to be precise on your approach here because of the elevated tabletop green. Miss the putting surface, and par is a challenge. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. From well down the fairway, this a bit of a tricky distance for his second.
Well, he's overshot the green here.
Fire the caddy, Rich. Seriously. Any other club other than that one. Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And he'll remain at 1 under par. Well, Frank, this is the hardest hole on the outward 9. What makes it so difficult?
It's dead flat, Rich. There's very little that you can see off the tee, so you have a blind tee shot with a big carry.
Gotta think this an extra half club or more as he sets for his second into the wind. That's got to be disappointing. Good line in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. That is a good-looking pass out of the bunker right there. Got that to stop in a good place, leaving just a few feet for par. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4, and he'll remain in red figures at 1 under. Here we are now at the first par 3 on the course, 207-yard fifth. Massive green will entice you, but be careful. If you're on the wrong part of the putting surface, a 2-putt will be a challenge. This will test the skill set here. It's his second. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5, and he'll remain right where he is. This is a good par 4, the 6th. Frank, what's the right way to attack here, beginning with the tee shot?
Well, most people look at this hole and they want to aim a little right, but I'd rather be in that sandy area on the left than the thick rough, to be honest. So this is where a practice round often helps. Get a nice line, but challenge the left, but don't go too far left. Got it? It's been good driving so far. That ball bounces into the rough, so just the first fairway miss today.
Ball sitting okay here for his second here at the 6th. Okay, sensible play right there, and that one on deck. We turn to Nota Begay the third for this look at birdie.
And this putt might just try to get away to the right, but not much at all.
You betcha, what a roll there. That is in for a birdie. The 7th at 579 yards, par 5. Bunker will be on the mind throughout. First, you'll need to avoid one off the tee. Next, you'll need to avoid the long strip that hugs the left side of the fairway on your second. And for good measure, a moat of sand encircles the area left and beyond the green. Well, that is right, and that could be trouble. Be a little disappointed with that because it lands in the rough and it appears to be fairly thick over there. Well, too bad, Frank. That one rolled right off the green.
It was just coming out so hot.
This is a 19-foot putt. Yep, well done. That's in for par here at 7. And he'll stay at 2 under. Second par 3 here on the front side. Frank, would you be happy walking off here with a 3? Or are you getting a little greedy here?
Hey, always greedy, but in the end, I'd certainly take it 3 more days than most. When you look at this green, just have another look and see the angle of it. The green actually angles to the right at about a 30-degree angle. That's actually what tricks most people out when they misread the wind.
That's a fun tee shot to hit right there. You know the wind is at your back. You tee it high and just let it go. Get it up there in the jet stream, and that's just what he did. He's going to love that. Okay, right on line. That's a birdie here at the 8th. And he's got it to 3 under now. Just 2 back. Hole number 9 here at the Ocean Course is a long par 4 at a robust 514 yards. Flat lies, difficult to find anywhere from the rolling fairway to the undulating green. A 4, that's a great way to finish out this front side. Boy, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot. Should be able to spin this if he wants. 96 yards left for his second.
That's a head scratcher. That approach shot from relatively close in. I would have been looking at 10 to 15 feet.
This one's going to need to carry some pace with it. A long one for birdie. Back up the slope. Yeah, that's really well done. From that distance, you'll take it every time. Okay, that's in for his par here at the 9th. And that's going to be a 3 under 33 on this front side. Through 9 holes, good time to take a deep breath and look out at that spectacular panorama, which this tee does allow you to do, Frank, because it sits right atop a sand dune. It's really pretty.
It is, and it's another hole that still goes in that westerly direction. When you look down at this fairway, you have to respect the right side. Right side is a complete nut and no-nut. That's where all the big numbers come. So if you're going to err a little on the left side, the hole does open up. Second shot's going to have to be played across the bunker, but this par 4 gets your attention to start the back 9.
Boy, a good round going here on this Thursday, and that another fine effort off the tee. Maybe not what you're hoping for from that number, but no damage. It's on the green. Now this, for birdie at 10.
And he's seemingly had no problem with his reads all round long, so this shouldn't be too difficult.
Oh boy, he had it right in the jaws, and it just wouldn't get there. So that's in for par to start this backside. And he'll stay at -3. We arrive here at the 593-yard par 5 11. Off the tee, it is imperative to miss the sand areas on the right side. On the second shot, best to lay up to the right, taking the waist area on the left side out of play. Do that, and you'll have a good chance at a good score. It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. Superb position right in the fairway and 200 yards to the flagstick.
That second shot got all the way down by the green, but in the bunker. So we'll have to see what the explosion shot can do from here. Really need a birdie right now.
Yeah, big explosion. Got it stopped quickly, and that will be a birdie opportunity coming up. You bet. A birdie here at the 11th. And he's going to move to 4 under par. Just one shot off the top spot. More fun now from Pete Dye here at the par 4 12. This is the widest fairway on the golf course, but then it is one of the narrowest approaches.
Yeah, it's also the start of two very important par 4s here at Kiawah Ridge, because the drive here and 13 has to be spot on. This one has bunkers, but both second shots will have water in play. Too strong for this hole, eh? Ran out of fairway and into the rough. Big hit, though.
So now with the ball below his feet, got to be careful this doesn't go right.
Well, not super close, but safely on the green.
Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Yeah, there's not a lot in this overall. I've had a look and concluded there's not much to it. Slightly down the hill, no real movement.
Look at this. Wow, what a sensational putt from way out.
That one safely in. It's a par here at 12. And he'll remain at 4 under. The par 4 13th here at the Ocean Course is a beauty, demanding strategy off the tee. Challenging the canal running down the right side allows you to possibly shorten the hole, but playing away from the canal brings a cluster of pot bunkers into play left. All right, in the fairway. Second shot, good look at the green. Okay, center of the green, a good safe shot. This will require the full attention. A huge swing left to right on this putt. Just trying to get it in there close. Nope, that needed a little more pace to really let the slope do its thing, and that one comes up short. Well judged, that is in for par here at 13. And he'll stay right where he is. Par 3 14th hole, and this one is a stunner, isn't it?
It looks good, but it's not much fun to play. When you look down there, you might as well be hitting on the top of a pyramid. And look at the way it falls off, down to that sandy area on the left, a good 10 feet below. If you finish up short, it's going to roll the way back to the tee box that way. Good 10 feet short. If you miss it on the right, well, that's about 10 feet below the level of the putting surface. I'm not even going to talk about the back of the green. Please, please, hit the green.
Okay, that one's dancing. This for birdie now at 14.
Well, and he's had great conversion on putts like this. Even when he's not close to the hole, he's left himself with very makeable opportunities.
Nope, good effort, but that's going to wander a few feet by. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And he'll remain right where he is. On to the 15th, a par 4 at 466 yards. Plenty of room in the fairway off the tee, making this definitely a second shot hole. Because trust me, you do not want to miss left and find yourself in a waste area that you need a ladder to get in and out of. Nothing to fault there, safely in the fairway. Chance to set himself up for a good scoring opportunity with his second shot here.
And that ball looked very good in the air. Just doesn't quite finish up that near to the flag, but still on the green.
This would be a big bonus if it went in, more than likely just trying to get this one close. Oh, yeah, why not? From downtown, that in for a birdie here at 15. Final par 5 of the day here at the Ocean Course is the 16th. Frank, this was a pivotal hole down the stretch of the 2021 PGA Championship.
It certainly was reachable in the right conditions, but you look at that fairway, even though it's wide, it's split in two sections. The right side is the flat side and the top side. The left side of this fairway, it all runs down to the hill. You've got to be a little lucky, but good looking hole. That green sitting up on the top of the hill as well, with huge sandy area on the left. So if anything, just respect the right side when you're coming into this par 5 green. But remember, you are playing a great par 5.
This is left all the way.
Errant tee shot here, Rich, but going to have to muscle this one out of the rough. Par 5s too. They're the ones you really want to make birdie on, but the second shot that's gone into that bunker. It's an awkward third.
Gonna have to give this a pretty good thump. Oh, the hands came through beautifully there. Good thump of the sand and a good chance to save par. Okay, that'll be a par here at 16, and he'll stay at 5 under. You think TPC Sawgrass has Pete Dye's most diabolical par 3 17th? This one is a close second at 223 yards. It is a full carryover water to a green that slopes left to right towards the water. If you try to play it safe and go left, 2 deep bunkers are there to make life difficult. Nah, you figured that was left all the way. He'll wind up in the rough. He's been good all day around the greens. This is second. For all the elements of his game have been in sync today, a terrific shot right there.
It's all about getting it inside that 3-foot circle around the hole. That was a really nice shot.
No problems there. That's par here at 17. And he'll stay right where he is. Time to get it to the house. Here we are at the par 4 18. Look, championship level golf. Frank, you know this. You contended at the majors. You want a hard-earned par on that final hole. This is every bit of it.
And more, that's for sure too. When you stand on this tee, it's over 500 yards long as par 4. And to remember the rest of the golf course, you are finishing a round on the longest championship golf course in the history of the game.
He just keeps motoring right along. Another good tee shot right there. This is where club selection is so important. Second shot into that stiff breeze. Miss hit, wrong club. What happened there, Frank?
All of the above, maybe. That's a little bit of a head scratcher. It wasn't that hard a shot. Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Yeah, that's a good putt. It is in for his par here at 18. This will be an opening round 67 on the scorecard. Well done. Our featured golfer right there after day one, sitting in a tie atop the leaderboard.
Everything to play for these next 3 rounds. I mean, you couldn't really set up a leaderboard better than this today.
So for Frank Nobilo, Tota Begay III, and Iona Stephen, I'm Rich Lerner. We'll see you next time on EA Sports PGA Tour Golf.